G'day guys and gals, today I'm going to walk you through Ambriel's Paradox Sim. This is mine for reference sake, E245, max potential, no mastery points in either of the skills. I don't have the module equipped, but for once, I'm going to actually tell you guys that if you do have the module, absolutely use it. It's going to make your life so much easier for this, just because of how this one works. 200% trust. We will be going in with skill 2, and this will require a little bit of time shuffling, and it does actually require some good placement as well. So bear that in mind when we go in. But if this helps you guys out, please consider liking and subscribing. Questions, concerns, throw them in the comments. I'll get back to you. Okay, we're going to start off by putting vanilla here. Usually when I put down defenders or anything else, you can swap them around, but we need this to be placed exactly right. Just because there are enemies later on that will cause problems. As soon as we get our 18, Ambriel. Scavenger here. And last but not least, Perfumer. Now the reason for this is that we have mortar enemies later on, and the way it's gonna happen is they'll come in, they will initially shoot vanilla, which will give us a little bit of splash damage, unfortunately. They will then shoot at Scavenger, and they will then shoot at Perfumer if they get to Perfumer. So it will be super spaced out, and it'll do as little damage to everything as you can, but you can't deploy ideally because you won't have the deployment points before enemies start to leak. So you got to make do with what you got. This enemy over here on the left, we're going to use Ambriel's skill to get rid of him. And I will fast forward this because that is about all the explaining I need to do besides timing. So basically we want to just use our Vanguard skills, our blocker skills, just to try and get rid of as many enemies as we can so they don't get overwhelmed. Things are pretty spaced out, but we don't want to oversaturate the damage that everybody's going to get. We want to just minimize as much as possible. Next, we have these spiders over here, and we're going to have to just wait until Ambriel is good to go. And as soon as Ambriel's skill is good to go, we're going to start using her to knock out those spiders. So there we go. And depending on what level your Ambriel is and whether or not you're using the module, she may actually be able to one-shot these spiders, which is why I say using the module is going to be a big plus for you. But as I said, it's going to depend on what level your Ambriel is, so don't hold me to that. Skills again to get rid of these shielded enemies, just while Ambriel is distracted. Now, Ambriel is your big damage dealer. She does a hell of a lot of damage, but a lot of the time she's going to be attacking things at the back. So she's not going to be helping your line attack these things. So definitely make sure you use both of these Vanguards who have damage boosting abilities. So last but not least, we have our mortar enemies. So Ambriel and Perfumer. Make sure you use both of them. And it should also minimize these enemies down to 2 hits. So food for thought for Ambriel's module if you aren't using it. And that's it, guys. So it is super simple. Ambriel's skill just needs to be managed properly and you should be fine. I hope that helps out.